Elliot, thanks for joining us here in the drizzle a little bit. Didn't quite go our way in the end. Lots of good in the middle part of the game. Lots of good stuff, I thought, today. But how did you see it?
I thought we probably started a bit poorly for our standards, because I think we pride ourselves on keeping the ball well, and I don't think we've done that for the first 20 minutes. And if you play a team like Fylde, who knew were going to keep the ball and move the ball well, it probably affects the end of the game, where I think we're a bit, I don't know, a bit tired. It came across we were a bit tired, and I think that was probably because of the start of the game. I think we gave them too much of the ball. But yeah, like you say, I think in the middle of the game, I thought there was good spells and we had a few chances, which we should have taken, but just got to go to Saturday now.
Yeah, I summed it up at the end of our commentary, and we kind of talked about it to Scott a bit there. It was won and lost in the first and last 10 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ultimately, with the number of chances they got coming straight out of the blocks, and then the full-time legs just giving them the advantage at the end.
Yeah, like I say, like obviously, probably Scotty's touched on it. They are a full-time team and they'll obviously be really fit. So we've got to keep the ball better at the start of the game. I think we've just got to retain the ball, keep the ball, make them work a bit, and then we'll probably not be as tired at the end of the game.
So
putting it simply.
Talk to me a little bit about your personal position in this role then. So last season we saw you playing centre-back most of the time, but I know you've played in that central defensive midfield in other parts of your career. I think you played there quite a bit before you came to Darlington. Yeah. What was that like in there tonight, particularly because I was struck by how violent the press was in there. They pressed really high, really fast. We did as well, to be honest, but it looked so like crazy chaotic almost in there. What's it like in that environment, in that position for you?
I think it was probably slightly different tonight compared to Saturday. I think on Saturday they didn't really understand like what we try to do when we play out, but I think these have obviously done the homework a bit, and I think they just stood a lot on me really. So I was kind of trying to stay away from the centre half so they could drive in. But that's what you're going to get against full-time teams. They're just going to like press you, and we knew the press were, because the press other teams have played. But you've just got to kind of adapt to how teams, like some teams will sit off with, so it'll be completely different to what Fylde did. They just go at you completely. So you've just got to, every team's different. You've just got to see and adapt to different teams.
Yeah.
36 minutes in, game starting to even up. Darlow are starting to give as good as they're getting, and ultimately it leads to the equaliser, which of course you yourself got the final touch on. Talk us through how you saw that one from basically the edge of the 6-yard box.
Well, I didn't really see it until it got onto my head really. I was just, I think in that corner I was meant to just pin me man, and I think the ball was just going to get put on the keeper a bit. I think it was meant to go over my head, but it just came to us and I just attacked it.
There's a good still, Elliot. You won't have seen it yet, but as you're running towards the tin shed, you've got the. Yeah. I think there's a little badge touch going on there. I'm a big fan of a badge touch, so well done on that one. Just saying to Scotty, really in that type of game tonight, good pockets or large spells of good performance, but you almost need to be perfect in lots of areas if you're going to get 3 points out of that. And I don't want to keep poor old Will McGowan up, with a sleepless night or anything like that. But that was a moment, wasn't it, for us to go 2-1 up?
Yeah. Well, we know what Will's like as a player. He's like quality, really. But yeah, it's just sometimes happens in football, doesn't it? You've just got to react as positively as you can, and I'm sure you'll get another chance, probably 30 yards out, and you put in the top corner. So it's just on to the next game, really.
Yeah. And that's Saturday away at Kings Lynn, and I
think they want us to go home.
Yeah, I think since they've decided to turn out the lights on us, they might be trying to tell us something. So rest up. Good luck with that one.
No worries.
And bring home the 3 points.
Yeah.
Cheers, Elliot. Thanks, mate. Take care.